So Sister Nicki came and told us that Megan Thee Stallion has about 24 hours to go ahead and offer her an apology. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not no Megan. I don't know whether Megan gonna respond or not. One thing I'm gonna say that in between, while we waiting as to whether or not Miss Megan gonna go ahead and apologize to the mother, as Nicki says, Nicki, my sister, you owe us an apology, because what is this? Nicki, what is this? You said Bigfoot? You said she lying on her mama. That was what you said. The results are in. The results are in. And it has come to all of our attentions that you did not eat. You know what I'm saying? You could be starving a little bit. Oh, don't give them olete. Olete. Ozano nanzala. So oliaki muke oliaki mbika. So oliaki muke oliaki mbika, because nyoso tomona where you didn't eat. Nicki oliete tozozela Nicki asa Nicki oliete Nicki will be Bigfoot. Bennystake, I'm your girl Benny, and since the whole Nicki and Megan has been on my timeline on repeat, I'm gonna go ahead and hop in and weigh my 2 cents. If you haven't yet, please go ahead and subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you always know when I upload, and definitely check out the description box for all the ways that you can support me. We have the Afrobeats dance class that's coming out, pull up on us. We have merch, we have all sorts of things, so definitely check it out over there. All right, so today I know a lot of y'all are not used to seeing real beauty. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are not used to see real natural beauty, and so once I take off, we just gonna do it together. But my God, it's a lot of beauty, but my hair needs love, y'all. Like, my hair needs so much love. I kept my braids in for far too long, and so today I was just kind of like, you know what, let's do the hair, let's actually take care of it. I ran to the beauty store, they was closed, y'all, so I had to go to Walgreens. I picked up a couple stuff, and so all throughout I'm just going to be doing my hair, and we're going to just talk it out. For those of you who may not know what's going on, a few days ago Megan released her single called Hiss, and in that single I'm talking about she dragged everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, Megan dragged everybody. I'm talking about from Drake to Nicki to, I'm talking about she dragged herself a U-Haul. And she collected all of these people and just like dragged them. You know what I'm saying? She released her song, and in her song she literally addressed pretty much everything. Because that baby been in the media. Everybody has had everything to say about her, from her getting shot in the foot and everything in between. She has been quiet and she has been holding this in, and that baby went inside of the booth and she let everybody have it. I'm talking about let everybody have it. Now, of all the things that she said, the media got hold of the line that says these hoes ain't worried about Megan, they're worried about the Megan law. Child, I gotta be honest, I ain't know what that meant. Did you know what that meant initially? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of us, we kind of caught up to that. I didn't initially know what that line meant until somebody broke it down. I watched like a whole breakdown of the song, and somebody basically explained that the Megan's Law was a law that was set up like, you know, 30 something years ago. It basically had to do with a case that involved sexual assault with a minor, something along the lines. And so once she said that, everybody went ahead and started calculating. You know what I'm saying? Everybody went on their calculator and they was putting in the math. And as they put in the math, 1 + 1, and when you add in that Megan's Law, allegedly it equals to Nicki Minaj's husband and his past that has to do with some assaults that happened allegedly. I don't know. Now, the thing is, Meg said a lot more than that. Meg said a lot more than that. Meg let us know that Mr. Drake literally has multiple personalities. It's giving multiple personalities disorder. That's what Meg let us know. You know what I'm saying? Meg let us know that Drake was out here going through an identity crisis. That baby not sure if he Jamaican, if he Canadian, if he black. That baby don't know if he Jamaican. That baby don't know who he is. That baby got so many accents. That baby don't know who he is. Meg let us know that. She also let us know that Mr. Drake has hips. Ha! Mr. Drake has hips and a BBL. She was not playing. She let us know that Mr. Drake was out here not sure of his identity. Megan let us know that Mr. Drake was out here switching accents throughout every song. And I do have to be honest, I never thought about it like that, but I agree. What is going on, Drake? I don't be sure about who Drake is. Drake will fit anywhere. Drake will fit anywhere. And to some extent, yeah, you know, kudos to you, you know what I'm saying? You're versatile. But it's like, Drake, are we having an identity crisis? Is you Jamaican? Is you Nigerian? Like, Drake, what is you? Is you Canadian? What is going on? You know what I'm saying? So, Megan let us know a whole lot of things. But what the media got hold of was the line where she says, you hoes not worried about Megan, you worried about Megan's law. And so once the calculations were calculating, you know what I'm saying, and the math and the exponentials were exponenting, it came to the conclusion that Miss Megan Thee Stallion was in fact talking about Nicki Minaj's husband and his past with the alleged assault. I'm not sure whether that was proven or not. So now people get a hold of the song, they're breaking it down, social media breaks. Nicki is mad, she now is on live. Pause. In this life, I'm gonna stand by this. This is what I'm gonna say. Pause. So this is what I'm gonna say. For me, I have no problem. I literally have no problem with a healthy competition. I have no problem with, you know, low tussle among the girls. My only problem is, if we're being honest, for the most part, female rappers are always pinned against each other as if they cannot coexist. Now, I'm not saying we need to lose the art of, like, you know, battle rapping and whatever the case is. I'm not saying we need to lose that. But what I'm saying is, all these mumble rappers be sitting here coexisting in the same room as Jay-Z. All these mumble rappers be coexisting in the same room as Kendrick Lamar. All these mumble rappers, they be sitting over here coexisting in the same room as Lil Wayne. All of these people that are viewed as legends within the rap. A lot of these mumble rappers, they're still sitting there coexisting. No problem, no issues. My problem with the industry is that people make it seem as though they can only be one female rapper. In Nicki Minaj's defense, society really tried to pin her against everybody. Any little girl that came out with a song, everybody was like, oh, she finna be dethroned, she finna be dethroned. No. Nobody gonna dethrone Nicki, because Nicki is Nicki. She's a legend, she's a goat. With what we're seeing right now, she may be looking like a foolish goat, but the reality is she's a goat in her craft. And I'm even gonna go further to say that she's not just a goat when it comes to female rappers. I'm talking about rap in general. Nicki has done enough work for all y'all to respect her lyrically, to respect her style, to respect her flow, to just like respect her. You know what I'm saying? You may not like all of her albums. I don't like all of her albums. There was one where she was trying to Hong Kong, King Kong. I was just kind of, girl, like, say Kong one more time. Like, it just was a lot going on. But you can never take away from Nicki being the legend and Nicki being that girl. Yes, I'm all for healthy competition. I'm all for the girls, you know what I'm saying, getting into the booth, you know, writing a little something and just like, you know, going back and forth to sharpen their skills, to sharpen their, you know, a little shade here and there, to sharpen that. I'm not against that. But I am against making it feel as though that they can only be one female rapper and then no room for everybody else. No. The whole this literally is from Nicki's book. She took a page from your book, Nicki. And so for you to get on a live, for you to just go on a live, sis, something about that was so corny to me. ezopesa masangu, masangu partout, masangu bilanga, masangu partout, masangu. Cornfields everywhere, cornfields. That's what he was giving. The best you could come up with is her dead mom. She gave you 2 lines. You wasn't worried about Megan, you worried about Megan's law. You had a whole song talking about your vagina, how she slept with everybody. Yes, she did admit she slept with everybody. If you listen to his, she admits she slept with everybody. What else can you come up with that's new, that's gonna be original? Because that line, that Megan's law line, that was original. So for you to come with some big fool, come on, y'all just look at these lyrics right here. Let's be for real. Nicki, let's be for real. I expected more. I just expected more. So for her to bring up her dead mother and doing all of that stuff, it's just kind of like it was not well thought out. Zonga na la cuisine. Lamba no muke. Lamba. Tuzozela. We're not going anywhere. We ain't got nothing to do, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, even when we at work, we gonna tune in. You know, we gonna be on TikTok trying to figure out what's going on. We got time. You got time. Because you coming over here with this, it is low-key diluting your greatness. It is low-key diluting your greatness, you know? And I'm not saying that she shouldn't have responded. I believe she should have responded. But I believe she should have taken her time. Write something that's worth it. Because now you owe us an apology. Amen. We were so invested in this. We was waiting because it's Nicki. Now this is what you gave to us and we're looking at you like, girl, where are the bars? This was not thought out. It was like, okay. I could see a couple lines and I'm like, okay. But like, even the flow, it just was masangu. It was just so much corn. You know, I ain't never seen that much corn in my life. It was a lot of corn. Another thing is I've seen a lot of people talk about how Nicki needs to grow up. She's much older. She needs to go ahead and grow up. I agree to some extent, and I don't know what undertone y'all be having when y'all saying that. You guys saying that she shouldn't be rapping or she shouldn't be putting herself out there being sexy and being all that because she's much older. If so, I do not subscribe to that. I believe that women and I believe that people should show up in a way that they feel comfortable and that they feel okay with showing up. When I say I'm ready for her to grow up, I mean I'm ready for her to grow up as it relates to the industry. Let's take Beyonce as an example. Now, I hate when people sometimes try to compare her, but the thing is, whether you like Beyonce or not, you still kind of have to respect Beyonce. Because Beyonce has taken her craft seriously. Beyonce is somebody that has continued to evolve within her craft. You know what I'm saying? A good example of that is some of the people that Nicki is making songs with, for lack of a better word, I think they're beneath her. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the people that she's singing with that she feels as though she's going to be relevant, she's going to be more popular if she associates herself with some of these people. It's kind of like diluting again her greatness. Nicki's right here lyrically, flow-wise, her style, just like her energy. It's right here. So in an effort to go ahead and be trending on TikTok, and you're out here associating yourself with these little TikTok rappers, it's just not giving what it's supposed to give. I'm ready for her to grow up in the industry and realize that I am the standard, because you are. A lot of these girls are trying to be like you so bad. You say it in your songs, but I don't think you believe it, because if you did, some of the features that you're getting yourself involved in, it's not giving. And for you to be sitting over here, you tweeting, you is on a live, you doing like, it's just like, no. You've been in this industry way too long to know that these battles, you're going to handle them in the booth. You're going to get your pen, and you're going to be clever, you're going to be witty, you're going to think about things that are not as obvious as Bigfoot. How many people have made jokes about her for her feet? How many people have made jokes about her for getting shot in the foot? How many people? So this is not original. You know what I'm saying? It's not the Nicki level that we're expecting. Get off TikTok. Get off Twitter. Get off Instagram Lives, Facebook Lives, Thread Lives, LinkedIn. You was everywhere, sister. Get off. Grow up and realize that you're gonna continue setting the bar. Do something different. Raise the bar. And I hate when people compare you to Beyonce, that she needs to be more like Beyonce. But low-key, you need to, because people be talking about her cash crazy on the daily. You know how she responds? With records. She responds in records. She lets y'all know that no matter who comes and does this to my little I am Beyonce, and I'm always gonna be Beyonce. I'm always gonna do what I need to do. That's how she responds. And that's how people respect her. Because she's growing up and she's setting the standard higher and higher. So that when all these little young singers get to her age, get to her level of performance, that they have something to look forward to. Beyonce is a better performer now than she was back then. Because why? She's leveling up. But you on Twitter. You are on live, Instagram live, Facebook live. It was not giving. It was literally giving podcast bros. It was literally giving podcasts. Because you know these boys love it was giving podcasts. Level up. You know what I'm saying? In your response for you to be like, oh, my vagina. That's literally one of the lines. Go listen to the song. Nicki, what else can you say? She did not diss you with her vagina. That's it on my thoughts on Nicki. Let me know, did you guys listen to both songs, The Hiss and Bigfoot? What did you guys think? The Bobs, please don't come at me like I don't even want no trouble. You know what I'm saying? I respect Nicki as an artist. I think she's lyrically talented. But this whole ordeal, going on lives, tweeting and doing all that stuff, it just was nah. You know what I'm saying? She gave you 2 lines. You gave us a whole song with a bunch of nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of like what it's giving. I would have appreciated her taking her time. Just be quiet for a little bit, because Megan has been sitting on this for a second. You didn't need to respond in 2 days unless you had balls for us, which you didn't. So again, olete. Ande total aboyeza okambika. Ezambika. So go leo like mbika. Pe mbika ane tondi siote. Zonga na cuisine. Lamba so siso lamba. Togo zela. Toge sikamote. Ba pepe bazawa. Tozo zela. You know, we're not going nowhere. We're still here. You thought you ate, but there's a little starvation. You know what I'm saying? It's giving starvation. It's giving donate to feed the poor. That's what it's giving. You did not eat. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and watch this out, you know, and I'll just do like a little style, and that's how we're going to end this video. If you haven't yet, please go ahead and subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you always know when I upload, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye, Z.